I want to talk about mental problems, which psychologists and psychiatrists say are chemical imbalances. We're talking about depression, manic depression, bipolar disease in civilians. PTSD is bipolar disease in military personnel if you're in uniform. Schizophrenia, psychosis, ADD, ADHD, autism, anxiety attacks, panic attacks. These are all nutritional deficiencies of the brain. Your brain requires all 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 essential amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And once you get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the new DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, or Somebody Should Go to Jail, and then the new CD, Public Enemy Number 1, and you'll understand what's going on here. Now, your brain needs all 60 minerals, all 60 essential minerals, all 16 vitamins, all 12 amino acids, all 3 essential fatty acids. And this is for the chemical reactions, the enzymatic reactions, and so forth, the hormonal reactions that go on in your brain. It's been long known that something as simple as a mineral, lithium, of course, that goes way back into the early or the late parts of the 20th century, the early parts of the 20th century, the late parts of the 19th century. Everybody would go to Lourdes of France, who had psychoses and schizophrenia and so forth, and anxiety and bipolar and depression. And they'd go to Lourdes, which had a special pool, healing pool. You could bathe in it, you could drink the water, and your emotional and mental problems would go away. And then the 1920s and 30s, they analyzed the water, and they figured out it was lithium, and they was doing this. And it's a mineral, an essential, one of the essential 60 essential minerals. And, of course, then everybody who had a health spa, hot water springs, they're using as a health spa. They would call them Lithia Springs because everybody knew about lithium. Well, along came Prozac, of course, and now doctors had a prescription drug that, the usual herbalist couldn't have some hot lithium water to treat your emotional problems with, and they started writing all these prescriptions. Well, it's really tragic. And when you look at everybody who shot up a school, everybody who shot up a movie theater, everybody who shot up any public place or committed suicide, actually were under the care of a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and they were under the care for many, many years in most cases, and they should have been institutionalized. And, of course, the psychiatrists would write this in their records. This guy should be institutionalized, but I'm going to try one more medication. I'm going to increase the dosages. And then when the person does something really crazy and does a mass murder or commits suicide, you never see an interview of the psychologist or psychiatrist who's caring for this person, okay? Because they're greed to get that one more paycheck. They can't give up those weekly paychecks. Didn't want to institutionalize the person and led to a catastrophe. And so get a hold of that book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and then the new CD, Public Enemy Number 1, and you'll find out why we have all these mental problems. It's because, for instance, let's take our military personnel. They go and they work in places like Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, and so forth for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. They're not getting any vitamin mineral supplements. They're getting meals ready to eat, which are primarily carbohydrate sources, just energy sources, then canned foods of all kinds, canned meat, canned vegetables, nothing fresh or very little fresh. And these guys and gals, after 6 months, they have pellagra, niacin deficiency, which causes dementia and diarrhea and skin bumps. They get beriberi, which causes all kinds of depression and dementia and skin problems and diarrhea, heart problems and memory problems and so forth. And then, of course, you have a lithium deficiency. Wonderful study by Dr. Gerhard Schrauzer, where he covered and compared two counties in Texas. One had lots of lithium naturally in the drinking water. The other county had little or none. And the county that had little or none had a high rate of domestic violence. We're talking about major crime with weapons and so forth, higher murder rate than the county that had lots of lithium in the water. Now, instead of putting things like other chemicals in the drinking water, we should be putting lithium in the drinking water. We should be putting all these vitamins in the drinking water, and most of these things would go away, and so it would be prevented. And so I urge everybody to contact your Youngevity associate and get the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the new DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and then the new CD, Public Enemy Number One, and you'll be on top of it. You will recognize all the things that should be done for somebody who has these problems. It's starting with little kids, ADD, ADHD, autism. In most cases, you get them on the 90 essential nutrients, take away the bad stuff, no sugar, get them away from fried foods and processed meats and oils and gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Let them just eat lots of vegetables and fish, lots of vegetables and red meat, lots of vegetables and eggs, lots of vegetables and poultry. And guess what? There are no nutritional requirements for carbohydrates and sugar. You can make all the carbohydrates and sugar you need from fat and from proteins, and so you really don't need to consume carbohydrates. But they're cheap, and of course, the more carbohydrates you need, the more nutrition you need, so that's why people who tend to have emotional problems are heavy carbohydrate eaters. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them overcome their health challenges? Youngevity has been helping people overcome their health challenges for years. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission at Youngevity is to educate Americans about their own health. If you like helping people, join us in our fight to save America. While you're helping people prevent and overcome health challenges, you will also be able to build a lucrative home-based business. So what are you waiting for? Come join us and help save America. If you've decided to join us, call your local Youngevity associate to find out how you can arm yourself with the knowledge that's needed to save America.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I thought we'd talk a little bit about a diabetes drug that's in trouble. AstraZeneca's diabetes drug Onglyza may increase the death rate, according to the FDA. And they say it may be associated with an increased rate of death, according to a preliminary review of data by the FDA. A report from the FDA comes on just before a FDA advisory panel is to discuss the drug's safety. This Onglyza was approved by the FDA back in 2009. But by the way, Doc, it was one of these company-sponsored clinical trials of more than 16,000. Yeah, I have a feeling this one will go the way of Vioxx, that you'll, in coming years, as people retire that work for AstraZeneca, they'll leak some emails where they knew that it had an increased risk of death and that they probably withheld data that they didn't show to the FDA. We find it happening all the time. But they did a clinical trial of 16,000 patients, and it was known as SAVOR, and previously showed that patients taking Onglyza, also known as Zaxagliptin, had an increased risk of hospitalization due to heart failure. Agency's analysis found that the overall heart failure risk was valid and also identified a possible increased risk of death from all causes. A detailed analysis examining only the patients who took the drug suggests, quote, a significantly increased risk of all-cause mortality, the review found. The FDA said the causes of death were often multifactorial, and some patients may have had several serious medical conditions in the days and weeks prior to death. The FDA goes on to say it is not reassured by the increased risk, and we do not necessarily review this pattern of variable causes as evidence. The mortality signal is due to chance. And poor old AstraZeneca, their stock shares fell 2% on the news, reflecting their commercial risks of the drug, and that had a $820 million in sales last year. Back in 2008, the FDA issued a guidance requiring drug companies to conduct studies to show that new diabetes drugs did not increase cardiovascular risk compared to current treatments. And AstraZeneca said it conducted its study in accordance with the 2008 guidance and said the results met the objective of showing that patients taking Onglyza were not at a greater risk of death and measured by a composite benchmark comprising cardiovascular death, non-fatal heart attack, and non-fatal ischemic stroke. But like I said earlier, I have a feeling that any information that shows that it did increase death, that didn't get to the FDA. And we'll find that out probably in coming years.
Yeah, and of course, this is, as you point out, is not uncommon. You have to appreciate that every drug that the FDA approves has a major side effect of death. Okay? And of course, you're much safer doing the nutrition approach if there is one. In most cases, there is. Type 2 diabetes, for instance, makes up 98% of the diabetic population, Doug, is in fact a simple deficiency of a single mineral. We've known that for 70 years. And of course, this is why our program, using the 90 essential nutrients, a little bit of the secret sauce, works so well. We can take people who have been a diabetic taking drugs for 30 years, getting all kinds of complications, putting them on a change of diet, get them off the carbohydrates, put them on vegetables and eggs and meat and fish and poultry, and then you get them on the 90 essential nutrients, a little bit of the extra secret sauce, and guess what? Usually within 30 days, they're either significantly better or totally weaned off their medication and back to a normal life. We do this really hundreds and hundreds of times a year. And so this is not just a random chance. This is actually drop-dead good science. Well, we'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Longevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Through his research as a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that most health problems afflicting livestock can be prevented and even reversed. Many of these same health challenges also occur in humans. These too can be prevented and reversed. Doc's original formula, called the Pig Arthritis Formula, alleviated all arthritis symptoms in animals. The same basic formula has been developed for humans, called the Pig Pack, which includes plant-derived minerals, a multiple vitamin complex, glucogel, and EFAs. Add to that Longevity's OsteoFX Plus, a proprietary blend of liquid calcium, magnesium, and glucosamine. Now you have the Pig Pack Plus to make up the 90 essential nutrients Dr. Wallach has identified as necessary for sustained good health and longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R-value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone.
At 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to New Jersey. And Naomi, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Naomi, you're on the air.
Hello. Thank you very much for taking my call. Dr. Wallach, my question is, I've been diagnosed with glaucoma, and my optic nerve is about 90% shot. And I'm hoping that you might have some nutrients that I might be able to take that may help my situation.
Sure. How much do you weigh?
I weigh probably 150, 155.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'7".
Okay. And do you have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have any history of respiratory problems, asthma, bronchitis as a kid?
No.
Okay, good. Do you have any bowel problems, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, appendicitis, anything like that?
No.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have a sister, yes.
Okay. Does she have any health problems?
She has high blood pressure.
Okay. Anything else?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Yeah, you might ask her those things. But at any rate, now glaucoma is actually caused by partial or even total obstruction of certain small arteries in the eye. And you have to appreciate that the eye is part of the brain and the brain is part of the eye. And so we have to come at this from multiple directions. Number one, we have to stop the ongoing damage that causes inflammation in the arteries and results in the plugging. So no fried foods, no exceptions. Absolutely no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites. It means absolutely no deli slices, sandwich meat, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky, Spam, all that kind of stuff's got to go. Absolutely no oils. No oils, because they oxidize, turn into trans fatty acids, heterocyclamines, and acrylamides. No olive oil, no coconut oil, no margarine, mayonnaise, salt-drizzled cooking oils, and no gluten. No wheat, no barley, or no rye, no oats, and 150 pounds. I would have you take 2 of the healthy brain and heart packs per month, because the eye is the brain is the eye. 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day. And then specifically to support, promote healthy blood pressure, to support healthy ocular pressure, to support healthy blood flow through obstructed arteries, I would take 2 things. Number 1, the Ultimate Daily Tablets. Go ahead and your body weight, I'd have you take 3 of those twice a day. That'll be 1 bottle a month. Here's a large bottle. And then I would also have you take the HGH, 1 bottle a month of the HGH. And that actually has multiple uses, including dilating obstructed arteries. So I'd have you take 6 of those at bedtime with a glass of water. That's the HGH. And this, again, is going to support and promote healthy blood flow through obstructed arteries. Give us a call every couple of weeks, Naomi. Let us know how your glaucoma is doing. Let us know how your energy is going. And, of course, anytime you go to the doctor to have your pressure in your eyes measured, let us know what he says. But do not cold turkey off your medications. Let your doctor, who's going to be measuring the pressure in your eye, help you with the dosage. He'll be the one to reduce it. We'll be back with more Truth, Justice, and Young Give It Away, and Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right, that's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
normal blood pressure naturally. How would that make you feel?
I'm Don from New Mexico. January of 2000, I had a heart attack. Then my real health began going downhill, and I had high blood pressure, high blood sugar, poor vision, and I really wasn't sleeping well. I was a mess, pretty much.
Don reports dramatic improvements with Heart and Body Extract.
I started taking Heart and Body Extract, and from within a few days, I started sleeping a lot better. My blood pressure normalized, my blood sugar normalized, and my sleep really did improve.
Experience these benefits and more when your body gets what it needs with the assistance of Heart and Body Extract. Order at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. That's hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305.
Folks, I did not expect this at all. By the 7th, 8th, and 9th day, I saw dramatic improvements from taking Heart and Body Extract.
Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
So you've been listening to pharmacist Ben and Dr. Wallach for a long time now, and you're wondering if Youngevity really works. Hi, my name is Adam. I'm an employee at GCN, and I've been using Youngevity products for over 2 years now. Call me today to hear my story at 612-695-5982. You too can lose weight, experience increased energy, and feel better about yourself and the future of your family. Call today, 612-695-5982. That's 612-695-5982.
Let's head to Maryland, and Ralph, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Ralph, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, how are you?
Okay, sir. How can I help you?
I was calling about an individual that has shingles. I wanted to know what about that.
Okay, well, shingles, of course, are the chicken pox virus in an adult, and it can be very painful and itchy, and most people don't like to have them. And usually when you get an outbreak of the shingles to where you're getting blisters and you have an acute attack here, you're looking at your immune system being compromised. You're exhausted, you're not eating right, not supplementing properly, don't get enough rest. You maybe have another major thing going on, anything from something as simple as the flu coming on, or maybe you might have something more serious happening. And so, number one, you really should find out if there's an underlying problem. Secondly, I would get all the bad stuff away that takes away from your immune system's efforts to deal with shingles or any other infectious disease. No fried food, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten. And then I would throw in the 90 essential nutrients, something as simple as a healthy start pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight, the basic 90. And then throw in the Killer Biotic, 3 of those twice a day per 100 pounds of body weight, a blend of 8 herbs which support the immune system, but also 2 of them have antimicrobial properties. And also take our Envision colloidal silver, soak a cotton ball with it, and soak the areas of the skin that either have the blisters, or even if the blisters are healed, you still have pain in those areas. I would still put the colloidal silver on the painful areas, and a certain amount of it will go through the skin, be absorbed through the skin. And colloidal silver kills about everything, including viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. Give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how this person is doing, Ralph. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And Betty, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Betty, you're on the air.
Dr. Wallach, I had breast cancer in 2009, a lump removed, no chemo, no radiation, sentinel lymph node clear. Last July, I hurt my shoulder. I tore the labrum, just found that out. The lymph nodes are now swollen on the right arm, on the front of the chest and neck, and I had a PET scan. It showed a dark mass on the right shoulder. Report said highly likely to be malignant. I have edema in the right arm due to nodes being blocked, numbness at the top of the shoulder, and pain, and the doctor wants to do chemo and radiation, and I say no.
Okay, well, that's up to you, all right? That's a personal choice. Chemotherapy fails 97% of the time. Chemotherapy kills more patients than the cancer kills. Okay? And so personally, I would never, ever take chemotherapy. But again, that's everybody's personal choice. What do you weigh, Betty?
I weigh 118, and I'm 4'11".
Okay. Okay, so not quite 5 foot, so you may even be overweight by 5 pounds or so, but that's okay. You know, you're going to need it to maintain your strength. Number one, you need to avoid all the things that drive cancer and other bad diseases. No inflammation. That means no fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites. Absolutely no oils, no olive oil, coconut oil, margarine, mayonnaise, just cooking oils. No gluten. You know, even no oatmeal for breakfast. No wheat, no barley, no rye, no oats. My favorite breakfast is 4 poached eggs and a baked sweet potato with butter and cinnamon. and then, of course, all the supplements kind of thing. And at 118 pounds, I would have you take one Healthy Brain and Heart pack per month. Okay, and hang on here. We've got to run to one of those message moments, Betty. We'll come back with you after these messages.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. Again, that number is 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we will see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember the phone number. Again, it's 313-444-3463. Again, that number is 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at goberkey.com. That's goberkey.com today.
Okay, Doug, we're going right back to Oklahoma and Betty. Okay, we got rid of the bad foods. We have started out by offering you the suggestion that you take one Healthy Brain and Heart pack per month, get an extra bottle of selenium. So you can have 3 selenium twice a day and a half a dose for everything else twice a day. I'd also get the Z-Radical. It's a liquid. I'd go ahead and one quart a month for a 118-pound person. It'd be a half ounce or a tablespoon at breakfast, and a tablespoon at dinner time, so 1 quart will last you a month. I would also get something that's going to raise your ORAC points, your antioxidant points above 100,000 per day. So I get the Cell Shield RTQ, the Cell Shield RTQ, resveratrol, turmeric, and quercetin, 5 of those twice a day. And I apologize, you'll have to do the math. It's only 60 capsules, I believe, per bottle, and so you will have to do the math. It might be 3 or 4 bottles a month to pull that off. And lastly, I would have you take Ocean's Gold, originally designed to support a healthy thyroid function, but it also has in the formulation sea cucumber, which has turned out to be a legendary immune support for people who have cancer. And so I would go ahead and get 2 bottles a month of the Ocean's Gold and take 3 of the Ocean's Gold tablets at breakfast, 3 at dinner time. And then every time you go to the doctor and get some sort of sense of what's going on, give us a call, or if you have any questions, give us a call. We'll certainly walk with you through this thing. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Everett, Washington. And Patricia, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Patricia, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How can I help you?
I take the healthy blood sugar pack every month. And then my doctor called me yesterday evening, and he did an ultrasound on my heart. And he said that I've been having swelling on the left side of my body, and he said it was due to circulation problems on the left side of my body. And then he said that on the heart valve, it showed that I had some a little bit of scar tissue on there. And he said probably from diabetes or high blood pressure. He wasn't sure. So, and plaque. So I wanted to know what could I take to help with that.
Okay, so you have type 2 diabetes?
Yes, I do. Yes, right. And I take your pack for that, healthy blood sugar pack.
Okay, so how much do you weigh?
219.
Okay. Well, for the ideal dosage for 219 pounds, you're going to need 2 healthy blood sugar packs per month because it's 1 per 100 pounds of body weight. That will allow you to have 3 of the sweeties at breakfast and 3 of the sweeties at dinner time. Okay, you take your fasting blood sugar before you medicate yourself in the morning. And then, of course, as your blood sugar lowers, you want to reduce your medication. And have you been taking that much? Or
No, because when I had talked with you a few months ago, you cut me back on the sweeties because I was having heart palpitations.
Mm-hmm.
You had me to take half in the morning and a half in the evening.
Okay, now I would go ahead and take 3 twice a day. Okay? And then for the heart stuff, are you on any medication for your heart?
No, I just take some metoprolol for heart palpitations. That's it.
Well, that's medication for the heart.
Yeah, well, okay.
Okay, so for high blood pressure, I would go ahead and also add to your program the Ultimate Daily Tablets. I would get 1 bottle a month of the Ultimate Daily Tablets, take 3 twice a day. So that's 1 bottle a month, and they're designed to support and promote healthy blood pressure. They're designed to support and promote healthy blood flow through obstructed arteries. And the doctor says you have a circulation problem. Also, I would throw in what we call HGH. HGH. And HGH is raw material for your pituitary to make most of its hormones, but also it has a special amino acid in there that dilates arteries and allows more circulation into the brain, the eye, the heart, and the kidneys. And I'd go ahead and take 6 of those HGH at bedtime with a glass of water. That'll be 1 bottle a month of the HGH. And then, keep track of your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your weight. Give me a call every couple of weeks, anytime you go to your doctor, anytime they give you advice or want to change medications or this and the other, let me know, and we'll walk through this with you, and we'll see that, you get the best possible information you can get. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Tennessee. And William, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, William, you're on the air.
Good morning. I called a while back and had some questions for you about your medical training, and I wasn't able to ask you a question. I'm kind of wondering, sir, where do you go to medical school?
I went to Naturopathic College in Portland, Oregon, which is an accredited college for naturopathic medicine. I'm a primary care physician in the state of Oregon and the state of Washington. What is your credentials?
You have a medical degree?
What are your credentials, sir?
Well, I'm not in the medical field, so that doesn't. But do you have a medical degree?
I'm a primary care physician licensed in California and Portland, Oregon. I am not a medical doctor. I wouldn't want to be. You couldn't pay me to be a medical doctor. I'm a naturopathic physician. And you have a good day, sir. But thank you for allowing me to brag about my credentials a little bit. Okay. Doug, how much time we got here?
We got time to take another one.
Okay, let's go for another one.
All right, let's head to Indiana. And Rose, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Rose, you're on the air.
Hi, doctor.
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you?
I talked to you maybe about 2 or 3 weeks back, and I was telling you I've had knee replacement. I have osteoarthritis, and I'm having a lot of pain and discomfort in my body and on my knees and my wrists.
How much do you weigh?
And I weigh 214, and I used to weigh 270, and I've lost a lot of weight since then. I've had a stroke and a heart attack about 2 years ago. Doctor checked my heart, said my heart is good.
Okay.
The neurologist put me on Agrinox. He said I would be on that for the rest of my life because of, I don't know, something that was going on with me. That's why I had the stroke. But other than that...
Okay, well, here we go.
Okay.
Get your pen and paper. And for somebody who's 214 pounds, how tall are you, dear?
5'5.5".
Okay. Yeah, 5'5". I'd like to see you weigh 140. So maybe 75. I'd have you lose 75 pounds maybe. Okay. So what I would do is start out by having you take 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. That's 3 selenium twice a day, 1 ounce of the OsteoFX Plus twice a day, 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 twice a day, 3 of the EFA Pluses twice a day, 3 of the EFAs twice a day. All that be accomplished by the 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. I would also, because you have osteoarthritis, I would also have you take the glucogel. Get 2 large bottles of glucogel. I want you to take 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. That'll take 2 bottles a month to do that. They're designed to support and promote healthy maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone matrix, and bone itself. And if you don't have any infections anywhere, go ahead and get a couple of bottles a month of what we call the CM Plus capsules. And you can take 2 or 3 of those twice a day. And they're going to give you a global anti-inflammatory response. They're going to give you global analgesia or pain relief. And that may help you with some of the discomfort and pain. But let's go in this direction. And give us a call every couple of weeks. If you want to lose some weight, you can get the ASAP. I'd go ahead and get 2 bottles of ASAP per month. If finances aren't a burden, if finances are, just start with 1. But if you can't, go with 2. Take a dropper full on your tongue 30 minutes before each meal, and a second dropper full on your tongue 15 minutes before each meal. Always every couple of weeks with your weight and your pain level and so forth. We'll walk you through this. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
Fish has been thought of as a brain food for eons, but it's not the fish that's key. It's actually the essential fatty acids, EFAs, or omega-3s found in fish, called essential because they're necessary for good health and your body can't make them. So they must be consumed through diet or supplementation. Youngevity has developed the perfect supplement in SmartFX, an acronym for Sustained Memory and Retrieval Time, a concentration of DHA and EPA, both members of the omega-3 family, supporting neural path function and cardiovascular health for optimal mental concentration, awareness, focus, and agility. If you've got a mentally demanding career, you're a student crunching for the big test, or just want to maintain health for a sense of well-being, try SmartFX from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
On the average, Americans work between 45 to 50 years, hoping to build up enough wealth to retire and live out their golden years. Unfortunately, with taxation, the rising cost of food, energy, housing, and medical, many retirees are forced to live below the poverty line. Is this a flaw free enterprise, or is our monetary unit we call the Federal Reserve Note forcing us into perpetual debt, ensuring inflation and higher taxes? These questions and more can be answered by reading G. Edward Griffin's book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. Congressman Ron Paul states it's what every American needs to know about central bank power. A gripping adventure into the secret world of international banking cartel. Hi, this is Ted Anderson. I will give a silver dollar from the early 1900s to anyone who purchases this book. Call 1-800-686-2237 and order a copy today. It's critical that the public be made aware of the system. Call and order your copy today at 1-800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 Flex Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Iowa. And Kurt, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Kurt, you're on the air.
Hi. I and a sister of mine is 2 years younger than me. We both have progressive MS. I was diagnosed with it in 1994. She got it 2 years before I was. But anyway, I get cold hands and feet, and a lot of times I feel like somebody's burning my feet up with a hot air dryer. But I get lots of times after I eat, my pulse rate goes up, beating faster. And it started in the mid-teens. I started getting where just times for no reason, my heart attack off beating real fast, like a real fast rapid beat.
Sure. Okay, how much do you weigh, Kurt? We only have a few moments here. How much do you weigh, Kurt?
187 pounds, and I'm 6 feet tall.
Okay. And do you have any history of skin problems like eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
None that I know of, no.
Oh, you'd know. They're pretty ugly and itchy. Okay. Do you have any history of asthma, bronchitis as a kid?
I don't know whether I had much for bronchitis. I can't remember. I had stuff like measles, chickenpox, and then when I was 19, I got mononucleosis really bad.
Okay. Well, kissed the wrong girls. Okay. Kissing disease, right? And then, do you have any bowel problems? Any constipation, diarrhea, bloating, irritable bowel syndrome, appendicitis?
Yeah, I've never had appendicitis. Well, I had appendicitis attack and they removed it out of me. They was able to take care, but I get constipation and the opposite.
Okay, well, listen up. Listen up. You have a gluten intolerance. That's why I had appendicitis and constipation. So I want you to give up all gluten. No wheat, no barley, no rye, no oats, no fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites, no oils, no olive oil, coconut oil, margarine, mayonnaise, salt, and cooking oils. And 187 pounds for MS, I'd have you eat 10 eggs a day, 10, 12 eggs a day. They can be poached, soft yolk, soft boiled, soft yolk, soft scrambled butter, not oils or margarines. I'd have you take 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart packs per month. 2 Healthy Brain and Heart packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day. I would also have you throw in the Z-Radical, 2 ounces a day, ounce of breakfast, ounce of dinner. That'll be 2 quarts a month. And then I'd have you take, for more antioxidant points, I would have you take the Cell Shield RTQ, 5 of those twice a day. That's the resveratrol, turmeric, and quercetin, and it's going to support your immune system and help you, your brain reduce the size of these lesions in your brain related to MS. And, of course, I do want you to call me every couple of weeks. I want to know, if you're seeing any relief in your symptoms and your discomfort and so forth, because you have a heart problem and maybe a back problem. If you have back problems, do you have any back problems?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, well, that may be the cause. That may be the cause of your rapid heartbeat. We call atrial fibrillation. I want you to take 2 large bottles a month of the glucogel. Take 15 a day. There's 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner, and that will support maintenance repair of the disc between your vertebrae, push the vertebrae apart, take the pressure off the roots of the spinal nerves to control your rhythm and your rate of your heart. There's 15 glucogel a day. And let's start there. Call me every couple of weeks. I want to know your weight. I want to know your blood pressure. I want to know how your symptomatology is going. Let me know how your heart's doing and so forth. And we'll walk you through this because you have every reasonable expectation you're going to see some improvement here because this will support and promote maintenance repair of the brain and all of the injured tissues in the brain. Doctors say you can't repair your brain. That's nonsense. The brain does repair itself very, very well given the right raw materials and avoiding the bad stuff. And so it's imperative that, again, you avoid all the bad stuff. You can't expect maintenance repair of the brain if you're to continue to eat fried foods and processed meats and oils and gluten. Okay? All right. Now, Doug, how much time we got?
You got about 20 seconds.
Well, 20 seconds. Well, I'm going to remind everybody about my new book, Epigenetics, the new DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, my new CD, Public Enemy Number 1, contact your Youngevity associate, get these great learning tools, join the Army, join the Youngevity's program to save America. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
If you constantly feel run down and tired, your pH level might be low and your body could be full of toxins. If what you drink is not at a pH level of 8 or higher, you are inviting bacteria and acid to thrive in your body. But there is something you can do. Simply add 10 drops of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops to your water to help your body rid itself of acidic waste, increase oxygen, and raise your pH balance to optimum levels. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops combine a unique formula of the most alkaline minerals in the world, alkalizing the water you drink, ridding your body of acidic waste and toxins, and helping you regain energy and vibrant health. And studies show viruses, bacteria, and toxins cannot survive in an alkaline, high pH environment. Order your bottle of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops at alkavision.com. That's ALKA Vision.com. Or call 269-409-1776. 269-409-1776. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com today.